Today we are making these amazing 3D gingerbread houses. Not only will they spruce up your holiday decor and they're so adorable, you'll also make a lot of fun Christmas memories putting them together. Hi y'all, welcome to Daily Dose of DIY. My name is Chris and we are on day 12 of our Christmas Craft Kickoff event. That means you can get these SVGs free for the next 24 hours by going to dailydoseofdiy.com/Christmas22. Scroll down to day 12, fill in your first name, email, click send my SVG, and I'll email it to you right away. You'll also have the option of upgrading to the Instant Access Pass, which will give you instant access to all 14 projects, over 30 SVG files, and the printable PDF instructions. So be sure to take a look at that deal. Let's head on over and take a look at the supplies we're going to need to make these amazing houses. The good news is you don't need much to make this gingerbread house. You will need 12 by 12 cardstock for the brown. The rest will fit on 8.5 by 11, or you can use 12 by 12 if that's what you have. The red and green, you can actually use scraps. And then you'll also need black and white and some tacky glue. Quick dry is the best, so you don't have to hold the pieces together forever. Let's move on into design space and take a look at this SVG. I already have it in here, so I'm going to select the SVG and then click Add to Canvas. If you need help uploading and downloading SVGs, I'll link a tutorial in the description for you, or you can always reach out so that we can make sure you get to this point. Once you are in design space, let me zoom back so you can see all the pieces. There's nothing you have to do. I put perforations in so we don't need score lines. Unless you wanted to change colors on anything, you can do that. But upload and click the Make It button, you're ready to go. And then on the matte screen, if you have 8.5 by 11 for your white or some of your other sheets, you would change your material size here. If you want to, on like the red and green, if you wanted to move them around, you can do that. Like if you're going to use a little square piece of scrap paper, you can move these objects around to match whatever your scrap looks like. Once you have your mats how you want them, click, hold. I'm going to back up. If you've done this every day of this with me, let me cancel. You know what I did. And I left mat 8 selected, and I'm going to load white. You have whatever mat you leave selected is what Cricut will cut first. So if you make mat changes, go back up and select mat 1 so we don't cut the wrong thing out of the wrong color. If you have a Cricut Explorer, go ahead and set your dial to cardstock. I'm going to choose the cardstock off my menu. We'll go load up our mat and get all the parts cut. So white was up first. I'm just going to line my cardstock up to the edge. Let's see, I want to line it up to the top edge. And then smooth it down. I am using a green mat, but I have cut lots of stuff on this mat, so it's not super sticky. If you have a super sticky brand new green mat, you might want to use your blue cardstock mat instead. I'm going to get all these pieces cut out, and then we'll be back to sort them out and put our gingerbread house together. Once everything's cut, you'll want to sort out your pieces. I'm just going to stick the browns up here and separate all my windows and candy. Next, match up your window frames with the corresponding black piece that will be the inside of the window. And then we will glue our frames to the window. The black does not go all the way up to the white, so you'll be fine just gluing the center crossbars. And for these small parts, you might want to use fine tip glue. Next, glue the pinwheels on top of the candy. The smaller circles are green and the larger ones are red. I'm going to set these pieces aside to finish drying, and then we're going to glue the lattice on the roof. The roof is the rectangle piece with a perforation in the middle. And then the lattice goes on each side with the tops facing towards the perforation. The top of the roof is the snow cap. Fold it in half and then glue it down the perforation. I'm going to set the roof aside to dry, and then we're going to start working on the house. It's easier to decorate the house before you put it together. So make sure you're doing the front on each side. Both of your house's peak should be to the left, and then we'll decorate the outside. You can also go back to the SVG file if you want to do it exactly how I designed it to see how these pieces go on. I did not make decorations for the back. If you want to duplicate some that's already there in Design Space, you're more than welcome to do that. You want to make sure after everything is on that everything thoroughly dries before we start assembly. Full disclosure moment, I was putting this one together in light brown. I decided to go off script for my test, and I thought, I think it will go easier if I put the roof on first. It didn't, so I had to tear him all back apart and then put him back together, which I think he turned out okay for doing that. But I recut it in black because dark brown, because I'm out of the light brown cardstock. So I'm going to show you the rest of the assembly instructions with the dark brown, which I think that one looks good too. Let me know in the comments which one you like better, light brown or dark brown. So to start assembly, you'll want to fold in on all of the perforations and fold the roof in half. Set the roof to the side and we will start with the house. You will have them, the back side down and the front side up, and then place a strip of glue on the tabs and attach the two together. Allow the sides to dry and then place glue along one side of the roof tabs. Next, place your roof on top, and it has an overhang, so this is what messed up on my testing. So kind of just position it to where it looks even on both sides. Of course, if you don't see the back, it's not going to make that much of a difference. And then flip it over. And go in from the inside. I know you can't see my fingers, but I'm pushing down on the inside over on this side to make sure the glue sticks. This is where quick dry glue comes in handy. And then once this side is good, I'm going to flip them over and do the other side. Now we will repeat the process for the back. Once the roof is on, we will add the base. This is totally optional, but it will help give your house structure and keep it square. It is easiest to glue one strip at a time. So I'm going to place a strip of glue on the outside here, and then we just slide him in. So the perforation side will go down so that you can feel it to get it stuck in place. and go around and glue each tab to the base of the house. And that is our finished gingerbread house. I hope you enjoy this craft. It is so much fun to make and will make great memories making it with your kids and grandkids, and awesome decoration for your holiday season. Be sure to grab your free SVG file. You can get that at dailydoseofdiy.com/Christmas22 for the next 24 hours, or upgrade to the All Access Pass and get it anytime. Be sure to come back tomorrow to see day 13 of our Christmas Kickoff crafts. I will see you then. God bless.